Do you feel safe in your country? Well, in some places, just stepping outside can be a matter of life and death. Today, you'll discover the 10 most dangerous countries in the world, where violence, war, and chaos are part of daily life. And don't be too sure. Some might surprise you. Afghanistan. A country shaped by war, Afghanistan tops the list. Even after decades of foreign intervention and leadership changes, the country remains one of the most violent places on earth. Suicide bombings, armed clashes, kidnappings, and explosions are frequent. Since the Taliban returned to power in 2021, the situation has worsened. Women have lost basic rights, and journalists are silenced. The death toll from conflicts is among the highest in the world. Tourism? Out of the question. Somalia. Pirates, militias, and lawlessness. Somalia has had no strong central government for decades. Militant groups like Al-Shabaab control large regions, enforcing their own brutal laws. Piracy off the coast is still a major issue, and kidnappings of foreigners are common. Add food shortages, clan conflicts, and disease outbreaks, and you have a country in total chaos. Syria. A decade of devastation. Since 2011, Syria has been locked in a brutal civil war. More than 500,000 people have died, and over 6 million have fled the country. Once beautiful cities like Damascus became targets of airstrikes. Groups like ISIS rose during the conflict, and violence still continues in various regions. Infrastructure is devastated, and daily life is a constant struggle. Venezuela. Crisis turned into lifestyle. Venezuela faces one of the worst humanitarian crises in Latin America. Lack of food, massive blackouts, hyperinflation, and high crime rates are part of daily life. Caracas ranks as one of the most dangerous cities on earth. Armed robberies, express kidnappings, and violence are widespread. Over 7 million people have left the country looking for a better life. Yemen. A war nobody talks about. Yemen is in the middle of a devastating civil war. Since 2014, the country has been split between rebels and the government, with heavy foreign involvement. According to the UN, it's one of the worst humanitarian crises in the world. 80% of the population needs aid to survive. Hospitals, schools, and even water supplies are targets in the ongoing conflict. Mexico. Paradise with a dark side. Mexico is beautiful, but extremely dangerous in some areas. Drug cartels control entire regions, with violent turf wars taking thousands of lives yearly. Over 30,000 homicides happen every year, and many go unsolved. States like Guerrero, Michoacán, and Sinaloa are high risk. Still, places like Cancun and Mexico City can be safe, if you're careful. South Sudan. The newest and one of the bloodiest. South Sudan gained independence in 2011 and plunged into civil war. Ethnic violence, political rivalries, and famine have led to the deaths of tens of thousands. Over 4 million people have been displaced. Basic services like healthcare and clean water are rare. Surviving here takes incredible resilience. Brazil. Beauty and violence side by side. Brazil is full of natural wonders and cultural richness, but also terrifying violence. Cities like Salvador, Fortaleza, and Rio de Janeiro face high murder rates. Gang wars, police brutality, and organized crime dominate many areas. Despite being a tourist hotspot, visitors must take precautions. Even locals face daily danger. Iraq. Still unstable. Since the fall of Saddam Hussein, Iraq has never fully recovered. Terrorist attacks, political chaos, and militant groups like ISIS have kept the country unstable. Landmines still exist in many regions. Even with some progress in reconstruction, security remains fragile. Many areas are still dangerous for civilians and foreigners alike. Central African Republic, forgotten war zone. Few people know about this country, but it's one of the most dangerous places on Earth. Armed militias control vast parts of the territory. Religious and ethnic conflicts result in mass killings and displacement. The government has little control, and humanitarian aid often gets blocked. It's one of the world's poorest and least developed nations. The world is amazing, but also terrifying. These 10 countries show us just how fragile life can be in the face of conflict, crime, and crisis. Which one shocked you the most? Comment below, leave a like, and subscribe to Curious Countries for more mind-blowing videos every week.